Chris Talk Show, tune in, don't miss every word dropping jewels. Straight bliss. Chris Talk Show with a vibe legit. Take a seat, lean back, this the hit.
What's up, listeners, and welcome to another episode of the show. Hope that you're having a blessed day because I am definitely having a blessed one. All right, let's get right into our top topic for this episode, which is going to be 160 missing children located in New York through, what is it called? I have a problem saying this word. Coordinated operations. All right, I got it. We're going to go to Sarah for this report, and as always, I'll give you my view and my opinion at the end. Let's get right into it. Hit it.
Thank you, Chris. Authorities say 160 missing children and teenagers have been located across New York through a series of coordinated multi-agency recovery operations. The effort, led by the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services Missing Persons Clearinghouse and the National Child Protection Task, spans three large-scale operations conducted in Westchester County, Erie County and the Capital Region. Most recently, 43 children were found during a three-day recovery operation in Westchester County. Earlier efforts in Erie County and the Capital Region located more than 115 missing children combined. State officials said many of the children were considered runaways and were at risk of exploitation, endangerment or harm. Officials emphasized that children who run away are particularly vulnerable to trafficking and exploitation. Many people don't realize that children who run away are among the most vulnerable to trafficking and exploitation, which makes urgency and coordination essential, said Kevin Branzetti, co-founder and CEO of the National Child Protection Task Force. The children located during the most recent operation ranged in age from 8 to 17 years old at the time they were reported missing. According to DCJS, New York State Police Superintendent Stephen G. James said investigations involving missing and exploited children are complex but critical. Interagency operations such as this are crucial, and we will continue to work with our law enforcement partners to safeguard the children of New York. James said, the coordinated efforts come amid thousands of missing children reports statewide. Last year, 10,629 children under 18 were reported missing to police across New York. By the end of 2025, 1,079 cases remained active, about 10% of that year's reports. Police said 94% of children and teens reported missing in 2025 were classified as runaways. Every missing child case represents a young person who deserves to be safe, supported and seen, DCJS Commissioner Rossana Rosado said in a news release. This operation brought together an extraordinary group of law enforcement, nonprofit and private partners to share information, pursue new leads and connect children with the services they need. Authorities urge parents and guardians to act immediately if a child goes missing. Back to you, Chris.
All right, Sarah, thank you for that report. Drop my bomb, so let's get right into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a part of the show where I give you my view and my opinion on this particular story. First and foremost, can we give the New York State Department and all the other agencies that participated in this particular event, can we give them a round of applause? But can we give them one of the big ones? Can we give them a big round of applause, please? All right, thank you very much. What I want to say is congratulations to all of the officers and the organizations. There were three major. Which was Westchester County, am I saying that right? Eric County, and Capital Region. The Capital Region capital. Well, yeah, whatever. I hope I'm saying it right. The Capital Region. Okay, those are the three major organizations which participated in saving these missing children. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, let's drop a bomb for them. Can we drop a bomb for them real quick? Just a quick bomb, a little one. I want to do that because these are, I would say, these are some amazing people that were able to go in and recover these children. Now, as far as the people that happen to take them, we haven't got any information on that. I just want to let all my listeners know we have looked and searched across the board, but we don't have any information on that. So this is probably going to be a continuous story. But for the meanwhile, all right, what I want to do is for the people, the actual ones that was kidnapped, not the ones that ran away, but the actual ones that were actually kidnapped. To the kidnappers, can we give them the dummy buzzer, please? We can't leave them out. Come on. Thank you very much. All right. And I also want to say to all my listeners, or any of my listeners that are parents, I have said this before, and I have no problem saying it again. Please be vigilant of your children. Involve yourselves in their lives in any way possible, any angle or way that they will let you in, especially when they hit that teenage stage. Any way they'll let you in, accept it, take it, go in. You know what I'm saying? Sort of sprout yourself, okay?
Bruh.
Yes, sprout yourself in their lives.
Bruh.
In a way, like a tree. I'm talking about like a tree, you know, like a tree, like sprout yourself, you know. I mean, you give them direction and everything as they grow, but still, you know, when they reach that point, in their life where they just want to start thinking for themselves, then sometimes you gotta step back, and let them do what they do. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to. They not always right, but I mean, you got to.
Bruh.
For real, you got to. But at the same time, I am very glad. I'm sure everybody at this show is glad that these kids were found. In addition to that, I would say this, okay? Again, to my listeners who are parents, if you have a troubled teen, I don't know if they have, but if you have a troubled teen, then seek some type of help, some type of counseling for that teen. Find out the root of that situation if you can or if you're willing to. You know what I'm saying? Because the parent got to be willing to step up and do that job. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
It's the truth. Most teens, they probably want help, but don't even know how to seek it. You know what I'm saying? So if you a parent, and I mean a real parent, you know what I mean?
Bruh.
Step up and do what you got to do and get that type of help for your child so they don't be out there running away and running the streets. Because Lord knows, okay, what is in these streets, all right?
Bruh.
Lord knows, all right? And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. But I do want to bring to my listeners' attention, all right, that the fact, I want to bring to everybody's attention, if they didn't catch it the first time, all right? If you didn't catch it the first time, all right, there are reported, and this particular case was just in New York City, all right? So we're talking about at least, is it nationwide? Is it nationwide? Can we make sure that this is nationwide? Okay, so it's not nationwide. All right, so it's not nationwide. Okay, so what do we have for nationwide? Do we have it? Okay, okay, all my listeners, nationwide, there's at least 145,000, okay, children that are reported missing nationwide. Okay, nationwide. All right, nationwide.
Bruh.
Nationwide. Let me say that again. Nationwide. All right.
Bruh.
That go missing. At least that amount, and we're only talking about a small group of that, which is about how much did they say? About what? 1,000? About 1,000, probably about a little bit over 1,000, 2,000, and that's just in the state of New York. I wonder how does it go in all these other states? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Bruh.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep a close eye on your children. Always assume that somebody is prying, somebody is wandering or stalking. That's what I do. I'm being serious.
Bruh.
I do. I do it mine. I also want to thank, before I get out of here, but I do want to thank these people. We forgot one organization. I just wanted to bring that back real quick. We forgot one organization. Well, two of them. Two organizations that we forgot. We also want to thank the missing persons. What is that? Clearinghouse and the National Child Protection Task. Also, we want to thank them as well. All right. Can we also give them a round of applause, please? We want to thank them. Thank you. Anyway, we want to thank them for their efforts and their participation in finding these children. We want to thank them for that. So thank you. Yeah, and that's all I have to say about. That's all I have to say about this episode. Drop my bomb real quick, folks. You just gotta try to keep a better eye on your children and try to build a better and stronger relationship with your children. I'm just saying that to all of my listeners out there. All right, let's get out of here. First and foremost, before we do that, I want to do this real quick. To anybody that lives in the state of New York, and this is the entire state of New York, okay? The missing persons clearinghouse, their number is 1-800-346-3543. That's 1-800-346-3543. So if you know anybody that is missing, whether it be a child or not, you can call them and report that anonymously. Anonymously, right? Yeah, anonymously. So, check that out, all right? All right, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Check out all our social media platforms. There should be a listing for you at the end of this video. Until next episode, ladies and gentlemen, stay blessed and not stressed. I will see y'all later. Peace out.